What's up, guys? This is Anthony from Hawkeye Rides. I'm here today at Ferman Jeep of Wesley Chapel. Christina and Chris has given us the 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 80th anniversary. MSRP on this bright white at $40,375. The model we're bringing today, $47,050. Jeep has entered 80 years since the original Willy's Jeep, and now we have a special edition for it. Powered by a V6 3.6 liter, 295 horsepower, 260 pound-feet of torque, matted to an 8-speed automatic transmission, getting you 19 to 26 mpgs. We're going to go over all the specs and details, starting now. The most awarded SUV ever, adding a new L trim. That's going to have a third row. Rugged elegance. We can afford up to 20 inches with this Grand Cherokee. A new Laredo X trim, a new Sun and Sound package. No longer a V8 is going to be packed underneath the limited trim. You'll have to upgrade to the Overland. The front is going to have the granite inserts on that 7-slot grille with the high gloss black polish. You'll have the darkened bezel around the headlamp aesthetics. And I like what they're doing because it gives a very nice luxury and elegant look, especially with the confident stance at 63.9 inches and a height of 69.3 inches. Ground clearance on this at 8.6 inches, so you can conquer any terrain that you would need be in this Limited. It's that with 20-inch granite crystal aluminum wheels. The front disc reading at 13.8 and the rear at 13 inches. Short and long arm front suspension with coil springs, a multi-link rear suspension with coil springs, gas pressurized shock absorbers, front and rear anti-roll bars. The length at 189.8 inches, a wheelbase at 114.8 inches. Laminated glass. I like the high gloss that they do across the side, and the way the fenders flare out with the box look really gives a nice heritage to that 80-year badging that's right there on the side with the granite. Also the granite on the side view mirror caps. For the roof rails, I wish they would have added that or maybe put the high gloss because it would have gave a little bit more of a sport heritage to the side with your wraparound dark lens tail lamps. You'll have your spoiler lip, the granite on the Jeep badging, the iconic square back, so you know this is a Jeep towing up to 6,200 pounds. The V8 will go up to 7,200 pounds with a max payload at 1,380 pounds. We do have the trailer sway control set with a single stainless steel exhaust tip. This is chrome finished. It does have a nice aesthetics with your reverse parking sensors. You'll have your rear camera, power tailgate to go into your cargo at 36.3 cubic feet, maxing at 68.3 cubic feet with 2 bins underneath the floor that are waterproof, 12-volt charger, and your subwoofer. Jeep adds safety features such as blind spot with cross path detection. Because we have the custom preferred package, we'll have the advanced brake assist, full speed, forward collision warning plus, perpendicular parallel parking with stop, lane departure warning plus. Let me know in the comments what you think about the 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 80th anniversary. As we go into the interior, go over the tech, and take this for our test run. Entering inside this Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 80th anniversary, you're gonna get 39.9 inches of headroom, 40.3 inches of legroom, black leather trim bucket seats, 12-way power adjustment, 4-way lumbar support, memory for the driver, heated and ventilated for the front, heated leather wrapped steering wheel, multi-function. I do like the high gloss black polish and the metal and wood look that they do throughout the cabin. Most of these upgrades are due to that preferred package. You'll have the 80-year badging on the passenger side. Otherwise, the dash is pretty simple. Your driver cluster will have a TFT display that will show your miles per hour digitally, and it'll also show you different stats for your vehicle. 8.4-inch Uconnect touchscreen with navigation. You'll have your pinch. You'll have your swipe, HD radio, Sirius XM, voice activation, smart device integrated, 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot, voice activated dual zone climate control. Again, because of the package upgrades that we have, a 9-speaker with subwoofer, 506 watts, Alpine system, active noise control system, dual pane panoramic sunroof. For the elbows, soft on both sides. Opening up for the first tier, a little bit of storage. Second tier, more storage with a 12 volt. You have some more storage here in the center. Cup holders, you can fit at least a 20-ounce water bottle there. Opening this, you have an area for your cell phone, 12 volt, 2 USBs, and an auxiliary. Door panel gets the wood and the high gloss black polish with the metal look. One touch up and down for the front dual pane windows. Storage is immense for the front. You can fit a lot of water bottles. Let's see how that back seat looks. For the back seats, I'm at 39.2 inches of headroom, 38.6 inches of legroom. You have storage behind both of the front seats. You have your air vents, heated rear seats, 2 USB ports, and a home plug. You have area for 2 cup holders here in the center. These seats do recline back, so you can recline them pretty far back and enjoy a little bit more of the ride. Soft on both of the elbows. The wood and the metal look with the high gloss polish comes back into the door panel. You have enough storage to fit at least one 16.9 ounce water bottle. Let's see how I look in the center. Sitting in the center, because I'm tall, I'm 6'3", my head is almost going to hit the headliner. My legs are almost touching the back of the front seats in the position that I would be sitting. The floor isn't completely flat, so I will have to share some of my leg space with the 2 occupants. But if you're going on a long journey and you only have 2 people in the back, just recline these seats and enjoy the ride. Going over your tech, it's a pretty basic layout. Click into your app so you can see all the applications we have in this vehicle. Click here for your backup camera that shows the trajectory. Click out of that. Click back into your navigation, and right there you are. Taking this Grand Cherokee Limited 80th anniversary out on our test drive. 295 horsepower, 260 pound-feet of torque. Gas consumption is pretty reasonable. I mean, combined you're going to be getting in the 20s, so that is pretty good. It is a higher setup, which I do like that. You can see everything through the front as well. Even though you have a pretty decent sized hood, you can kind of tell where the bumper is because the way the hood actually protrudes. I like the fact that we do have blind spot monitoring, so you don't have to necessarily look all the way back. However, if you were to look back, you can see all the way to the back seats without any issues. You will have to turn a little bit more to see for the cargo. As for the drive going off the lot, it's pretty smooth with the 20-inch wheels. We are equipped with a sport mode, and I will say, touching the pedal, it does seem a little bit quick. Wow, it really does a lot. I mean, putting it into sports mode changes the dynamic of your transmission shifts, and you get up to speed. You do drive at a higher RPM. You really don't have to push the pedal at all. If you put it back into a regular mode, they do have an eco, pretty much throws your RPM down, so you're going to get the best gas consumptions that you can get. Visibility as I'm driving at 50-60 miles per hour, no problem. Steering is really good. It does have a bit of a dynamic, but a little bit of a boat steer to it. I do like the firmness of it. It's not necessarily the lightest steering wheel, and I like that because you can feel impurities in the road. Braking on the car is good. You could stop on a dime. Doing a turn, you're going to be getting about 2 lanes. Giving it throttle on a regular mode, it does get very heavy on the pedal. Putting it into sport loosens it up, and it just really unleashes that 295 horsepower. So I do like that. I mean, it's really a feature that works when you need it. If you got to get in and out of something, I would recommend you do that. Otherwise, you will just be slamming the pedal all the way down, and it feels like you're not going anywhere. As you get up to speed, it gets a little bit more noisy, but it's pretty airtight for the most part. You don't really hear the exhaust note. It's more of a luxury drive. You do sit up high. The seats are plush. You have plenty of adjustments, so you can really contour it however you like. Ventilated and heated. Heated steering wheel as well. Even with upgraded tires, as I've been driving it, it's just a smooth ride. I mean, this is something that you're not going to get tired of if you take it on a long journey, or if you're just running quick errands, going to work, anything like that. And you know, everything is open and visible. That is something that is great. When you get SUVs, sometimes in the rear, they make the windows a little bit smaller so you can't really see. This model, you can see through all of the windows. We're also in a 4x2, so this is not a 4-wheel drive vehicle. So you will get about a mile or two more in your MPGs. So if you are looking to get some savings and to get luxury amenities underneath a $50,000 price point, this is something to really consider, because whenever you're looking at the amenities that you get, if you start going into high luxury cars, which you would only get an extra year of warranty, you're going to be spending upwards in the $60,000 price point. We're going to take this back to Ferman, Jeep, and Wesley Chapel, go over that park assist, and wrap this review up. Activate the parking assist, which will park for us perpendicular or parallel. In this case, we're going to do parallel parking. The vehicle is searching for us right now. It will alert us when it finds an open space, and it will tell you what to do. So now it has found something. It says keep moving forward. Now we're going to stop like it says. Shift to reverse. It's telling us exactly what to do. Now all we have to do is apply the gas and the brake, and I would recommend just go slow with the feature, because everything isn't 100%, and God forbid you don't want it to wreck. But it is a pretty good feature, as you're seeing. It will do everything and alert you. As you're getting closer to objects, it will also tell you. And in this case, it should tell us to stop, which it does. Now it says to shift to drive. We're doing so. Stop is what it's alerting us. Put it back into reverse. And now it's moving right into the parking space. This is really cool technology. It is very advanced, clean screen. You have the trajectory, and you have the sensor functionality in the front and the rear. And it should alert us when to come to a complete stop, in which I believe it's going to be doing that shortly. And that's it. It tells you that the parking is complete. I'd like to thank Christina and Chris here at Ferman Jeep of Wesley Chapel for giving us this 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 80th anniversary for our car review. If you're already a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Hawkeye community. If not, click that subscribe button. Check out the details, the merchandise, and everything we do here at Hawkeye Ride.